What's happening, guys? Yes, this video is about my trim tilt motor. Not too long ago I took it out and it was making a really weird sound. Took it to the shop and they tried to fiddle around with it and said, you know, this tilt trim on the Mercury 175 has been having some issues and there's a huge waiting list. So I'm on a waiting list for it. And about a month ago, he said, you know, you probably got about a year on it making that funny sound before it dies out. Well, like I said, it was a month ago, and I brought it back in yesterday, pulled the boat in, and my motor was actually all the way down. And I typically trim it to, you know, really close to this motor mate when it's down. And I was like, that's weird, because I would never put it up against that. And I went to push the trim button to pull it up, and it made some weird sound, and I heard it spray, and it was bubbling. It was doing some awful noises. And as you can see here, grease shot up along this floor, up the wall. It was all over the back of the boat. Still is a little bit on the strap, but it's all over the place. I still got to do some cleaning. So, you know, I was reading up on things, and when I took it to the shop last, I was asking the guy, I was like, well, what happens if, you know, I'm in the water and it does this? And he brought me over here to this side and said, well, if that ever happens or you can't get it up and the motor fails, Mercury has this little nut over here. You loosen it up, you know, maybe three turns, and it should release some of the pressure to where you can go ahead and lift the motor up and down. So when I was home by myself, I could not do it. I tried to lift it up first, and I could only lift it about like an inch. I tried to release some of the pressure, and I still couldn't lift it up. So this is how you lift it up, guys, if you're having trouble. All right, that's good. All right, guys, as you can see, we did get it up. It is on my motor mate now. It's on its little kickstand, and now we are able to travel with the boat to get it where we need to get a replacement piece. So I said earlier that I tried to loosen the pressure and I could not get the motor up. So when we first got out here to try to lift the motor up, we could not lift it up. We could probably pull it up about like maybe 2 or 3 inches. So then we went back over, we loosened the pressure, and then as you can see, we got the motor up, put the kickstand down. So guys, if you are having trouble, you know, this is a 175, so it's super heavy. You got a 200, you got a 225, or you even got a 250. You know, they're going to be heavy. Now, if this were to happen in the water, I have no clue what I would do. If I was by myself, you'd probably have to call somebody to come and assist you to lift that motor up. But Mercury little pressure screw is usually on the right hand side. So if you were in the water, just run your hand down this piece right here until you find that hole, stick that screw in there. You know, I wouldn't try to take the bolt out. You get water in there, it's probably going to be a huge issue. So you know, loosen that up just a tad bit, get some help. That's the main thing. You need manpower to lift these motors up, to put your little kickstand down. There's one here that you can use. I use the motor mate, and some guys use this long bracket right here. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, or if it helped you out, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see upcoming videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace.